Well, good afternoon, my friends. So I just wanted to make this video just to kind of give you a little bit of a salesman pitch, but also greater understanding what we're going to do. So as you know, you hired me to fix the one leak in the electrical room. And then when I showed up there today, obviously you marked a bunch of spots with X's and had some trash cans, recycling bins underneath the areas that was leaking. So like I told Diamond, listen, I'll come and fix all the repairs. I'm not trying to juice you to go, oh, we've got 5 more. I want X amount of more money. But unfortunately, the leak where I thought was in the electrical room, I think because of the pitch of the roof, it's leaking at that first spot, and then it's leaking now. It leaked in the second spot, and as it travels down the roof line, it comes in the electrical room, because it's the last spot that it needs to go to, right? So then, as we were talking, I'm like, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to remove the solar panels, right? Because clearly the leak is up higher. The roof is, like I said, it's a Duralast roof. Duralast roofs last about 15 years. You've got lichen, algae all over it. That's fine, but with all these leaks that we found of recent with the white masking tape you put with the white X's, and there's leaking even in the kitchen and in these areas, I kind of it on this map, right? So this is obviously the leak that you guys hired me to do. And then these are about where the trash cans are. And then I seen you had, I think you even had tape over here, but I know there's leaks like in the kitchen area, and and then there's one down that hallway where the door is, where you come along the side. So, I mean, we know that there's anywhere 7 to 8 leaks that I've heard of in the last, of just being there a short time. So here's what I'm thinking we do. Hypothetically, let's say we remove these solar panels, which is darn near almost half of on your roof. And, this is our working area. Even if we remove these ones, we still got these. So, we might as well take off almost half of them. So, here goes what I'd like to do. Okay. We remove all these panels. Because here's the thing. Even if we remove to right here, you're going to have all this traffic on this Duralast roof, which has seen its days. The problem is with any type of flat roof, or this isn't even a flat roof, it's a pitched material, but it's flat roofing material. So the roof is pitched, but you've got flat roofing material, single ply material. The problem is if you've got leaks here and we take off these ceiling, or I keep calling them ceiling panels, solar panels to here, you're going to have all this traffic that this roof has been covered with these solar panels for so long. And believe it or not, the roof needs the rain so it can have moisture on the roof, right? And then all these solar panels, underneath of them really hasn't had any traffic. It hasn't had any lubrication. It hasn't had any moisture. So once you start removing all these solar panels and you start walking on it, you're going to compromise this. So yeah, we'll fix this area. Boom, I'll charge the $1,600. You remove these the solar panels. We're Gucci, right? But my fear is now all this traffic that we've done come this fall, this winter, next spring, now we start getting leaks everywhere. And you're like, oh my gosh, dude, we got more leaks. Because then we still got to address these ones or just leave them, right? So here's what I'm thinking. The whole roof is about 20,000 square feet. Okay, and then you got these little bit bigger parapet walls. You can kind of see it here. You've got bigger parapet walls here. You got a huge parapet wall here. So you probably have more like 22 to 23 rows of roofing material. Because if it's 20,000 square feet, means 20 rolls. But you got to overlap at 6 inches, so you lose. So you basically, for your roof is about 25 rolls, okay? So with your roof, what we would do is just do a recover. Let's say, I'm not saying this, but let's say we were going to redo the whole roof. Take off all the ceiling tiles. Gosh, why do I keep calling them ceiling tiles? Because I'm usually dealing with interior work. Remove all the solar panels. Hypothetically, if we did the whole roof. I'm not saying we need to do that, okay? All that ceiling, solar panels, and then we just recover it. We go over it with TPO, mechanically fasten, done. So if it's 25 rolls and you get about $10,000 a roll, to buy it, install it, it's like 250 grand. Say, what, James? $1,600 repairs, 25, 200, $250,000? Forget about it. So here's what we do. We don't really have any leaks in these 3 areas, right? Here's what I'd like to do. The area I put in black, we recover that area. Remove all those solar panels, take them off, and recover that area. And the black line is EPDM tape, because we're going to do a TPO roof under here. But we got to adhere the TPO to the Duralast. It's 2 different type of materials, so they won't stick. But we use EPDM tape to close the brand new TPO onto the existing Duralast roof. We got a power wash where we're going to tie into it, but then we just stick it and we're done and we're Gucci. And we've got 3/4, a little less than 3/4 of the roof remaining. That eventually, when it's time, if this thing lasts for another 5-6 years, Gucci, let's roll with it, right? But this area is compromised, clearly, with all the red dots and the leaks. So we do a recover, 37 grand. It's a lot of money. Do not get me wrong, but we pull permit. I got insurance. But dude, I've been doing it all the time. We won't even ask for any money down until we show up the day to do the roof with the roofing material. By then, you'll have all the solar panels off. I'll come in and fix any of the holes right away, just in case you take the solar panels off, and then it takes us, 5-6 days to kind of get there with my schedule or whatever. We come and fix all the holes so we don't have any more leaks, especially in that electrical room. And then we come and just do a recover. Go right over the top of the Duralast roof. You'll be good. And then afterwards, you can put your solar panels back on. You got brand new roofing material. Who cares if you walk on it, right?